we've got leftover mushroom spawn, lots of it. This is left over from when we extended the liquid culture I bought from my friends at Root Lab. And I've got 4 different sorts here. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to use it all because I ran out of rye grain. But we're going to be doing our grain spawn today. And there's a couple of things that are different. First one is, this particular one is expanded from the grain spawn we got, and it's now a P2, I think. From memory, yeah, P2. And these are P1, so they're the ideal range for creating grain spawn, first generation. The varieties we have is King Oyster. We've got Yellow Oyster, Pink Oyster, and also some Maitake. So they're the four that we'll be doing. What is also different is I went out and bought a new still air box. Still haven't decided if I'm going to buy a laminar flow hood, so if you have any idea or suggestions on that, let me know in the comments. Particularly trying to keep the price down a bit because the ones I'm looking at are around $1,000 and it's quite expensive for the amount of mushrooms I grow. But anyway, what we've got is a new still air box. And the reason I bought this one, and I'll link to the unboxing and assembly because it didn't come with instructions, is number one, it's smaller, so we can do this in the kitchen rather than outside. And that's great when it's freezing cold outside like it is right now. It's much smaller, so it's going to be easier to spray. It's brand new, so shouldn't need too much, but a bit of a spray around with alcohol. I'll give it a wipe down. So it's going to be much easier, and it has this angled front, which makes it easier to look through, so I can see what I'm doing a little better. Right, so we shall pop our liquid spawn in. We'll just sterilise the outside, and we'll sterilise each one as we take them out. Down here, I've got sterilised grain spawn. This is straight out of the steriliser from this morning. Give that a spray as well. In it goes. We've got bags and jars with my new lids. Again, I'll link to when we first used these. We did test them to see if they'd melt. We're going to spray all around the injection port, the outside of the bottle. I'll get one more and we'll do our first lot. All right, we spray our hands down with the alcohol. Put our alcohol in there. Zip up the still air box. Now we can pop our hands through. So we have our still air box. We've sterilised inside the still air box. We've sterilised the lids. We've sterilised the outside of the bag, and we're going to do our first lot of mushrooms. I'm going to start with, ooh, my needle came out of the cover. These did have the covers on the needle, so they should have been okay, but it just fell off. All right, the first one we're going to do is our Pink Oyster. And we'll just do 2 jars of this because we've got about 9 mil left. So we're going to put about 4.5 mil, 4 mil in each one of these. So we just go through the injection port. I'll keep an eye on the level. We'll inject a little bit in there. Yeah, about 0.5 mil more. Into our other one. In it goes. Right, so these 2, I'll take them out now. Take them out and label them. Let's pop these out. And I'll put them over here and ask the camera person to mark them with today's date and Pink Oyster. Get another couple. Right, we're going to do our Mitaiki. It doesn't want to inject this one. Oh, there it goes. And I've done the whole lot in there by mistake. Oh well, I had a jamming needle, and as I was pressing it, it just went and did the whole lot. But again, not a major drama. We shall take that one out and call it Mitaiki. And finally, the last one we've got is our Yellow Oyster. So we've got, again, about 10 mil left. So this time we'll try and do half. There we are. And we shall do a bag. And with the bag, we have, you don't put a hole in that. So we've got a self-sealing injection port here. So through we go. Give it a little squirt there, a little squirt over there, a little squirt over there, and over there. There we go. Now we're going to have to get these out and label them. So now we'll do our black pearl, and I've got 20 mil here, which is a little bit much for these 3 bits, but I'm going to use it up anyway because it's done. I don't think it'll remain sterile for that much longer. So we'll give a good squirt in each 7 mil or so. And our black pearl that we've replicated ourselves. Oh, it's sticking again. There we go. Into the sterilised self-sealing bit there, bit there, bit there. And in we go here. A little bit too little in that one. All right, so there we go. All done. We'll leave these in here so that we know that they're black pearl. We'll sort out what those other ones are and which way round they were, and see how well they colonise. Right. So what do you think of my new still air tent? I think it's pretty good. I've still got a lot of things to learn about doing this. I didn't do the right amount of liquid spawn in each one. My needle handling ability is not good, but it should be enough to work. So we'll label them up, put them out in the mushroom tent, and we'll see how we go. If you've got any hints on what I should be doing better, and there's probably a million of them, let me know in the comments. But if you want to see if these actually colonise, like, subscribe, hit that bell icon, and we will come back in a week or two and have a look at them. Enjoy life. I'll catch you in the garden.